Focusing with a Leica rangefinder using zone focusing. Here's an easy way to get set up for zone focusing. Here's the menu. You've got lens detection. You can have it on auto. Select your lens. Drive mode, I've got single. You can select multiple if you want. Exposure metering, I have evaluative. Exposure compensation is set at -0.7. Flash settings ISO is on auto ISO. White balance you can have on auto. I shoot DNGs and JPEGs. So here's a top view of the camera. The shutter speed is set at 2/50th, 1/250th of a second. You can select whatever shutter speed you want to shoot at. I have here just randomly 1/250th of a second. And then your depth of field range is here. F16 on the right, F16 on the left, F11 on the left, F11 on the right, and 8, 4, and F2. So that's your scale. If I'm shooting in this particular instance F16 and I set the distance scale of infinity at F16 on the right, if I pan over to the left at F16, I have 4 feet or 1.2 meters. So basically anything from 4 feet to infinity will be in focus. Now if you need to get closer to your subject, you just focus to include the distance you think you're going to be to your subject. So say I'm going to be 2.5 feet will be the closest distance to my subject. I'll put the F16 on the left side, which is the closest distance at 2.5 feet. That'll allow me at F16 at 6 feet, just a little bit beyond 6 feet. So from 2.5 feet to 6 feet will be in focus. And you just basically rotate the focusing ring to get the range that you think you're going to be photographing in. Okay, so I usually shoot, sometimes I shoot at f16 to maximize the they call it hyperfocal distance or maximum focusing distance or zone. I like sometimes to shoot at f11, so I'll set infinity at f11, and then I'll get from a little under 4 feet or maybe 1.5 meters to infinity, 5 feet to infinity, and that will be the range of focus. So that's pretty handy when you're photographing and you see something really quick that's in that range. You just raise the camera up to your eye and frame it and shoot. You don't have to focus. So that's really a time saver. And that's about it.